Something's cracking. So, today we are going to talk about a brutal breakdown of why this topic matters in recovery. Why does spiritual warfare, why does organized harassment and mental health have anything to do with sobriety? Well, it does in the following ways. Now, I just want to get something clearly out of the way before we even start. If you have zero empathy to try to throw shade on somebody's experiences other than your own, you kind of have your head up your ass and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, or you do know what I'm talking about, but you just don't care and you're part of the problem. So, if that's the case, then this message is not for you. But if you do have compassion, you know, in a way, you're a target, and this is why I'm here. This entire subject is why I'm sober now. This entire subject is why I found God. This entire subject is why I know that there's more than just the physical realm that I can see. Okay? This is a very serious subject matter, so if you want to talk shit, and I know that this is a bit early for my weekly thing, fine, whatever, I don't give a fuck. I'm worried about me, and I know what it takes for me to be sober, okay? So, tonight, organized harassment, narcissistic people, and demonic or evil people, and why it's important to overcome this in order to stay sober, okay? If this isn't somewhat self-evident, I don't know how to help you, okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, then good for you. You don't know the experiences and the pain in my life and other people that have very similar experiences because they're being punished for being good people. I mean, that's all it's about, okay? They came across somebody who, for whatever reason, got pissed off at them and decided to put them on the program, so to speak, so that people just get harassed for no fucking reason, okay? That's all I'm really going to put on it, but there are evil people out there, and if you haven't had experience with narcissistic people, or you are one of those narcissistic people, you're going to come on this video here and talk shit and throw shit at me. I don't have time for that. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care about your fucking experience. This is about me, my experiences, and this is about trying to help others out there with a good heart, like myself. Okay? So, observe that many people in recovery face external factors, external challenges, and internal challenges that go beyond cravings, that go beyond aspects of addiction, and harassment, toxic people, and spiritual struggles can sabotage your progress as a sober person if these things are unaddressed. Now, what does that mean for me? Does that mean that I just simply ignore the assholes of the world? Kind of. But the only reason that they fuck with me is because they know that they are below me. It takes courage. It takes work to work on sobriety and encourage yourself the things that you observe, the things that you feel, and your pathway is relevant. It's relevant as fuck. You have to have a good internal resolve in order to beat the external factors. Does that make sense? Here's going to be a brief roadmap of what this looks like as far as external harassment, interpersonal challenges with toxic people, and spiritual challenges with negative vampire-like energies, vampire people, or like energy vampires. That's all narcissistic people are, okay? They're energy vampires. They take pride in hurting others. Narcissistic personality disorder and other types of unusual and harmful psychopathies that people employ, because people are kind of fucked in the head. But you can't change them. What you can control is you. Organized harassment and its impact on mental health. What is it? What does it look like? This refers to a coordinated effort where people go after an individual that could make them feel targeted by coordinated efforts to intimidate, isolate, or disorient them. Now, anybody that's tried to leave a super high pressure religion can justify some of these points on some level, and all something really needs to have in order to qualify as organized harassment of a person is 3 or more people. I mean, that's the technical definition. So, I mean, I'm not going to get into, I'm not trying to get people to think that I'm talking into, you know, satellite spying on anybody. That's not at all what I'm fucking talking about here, okay? I'm talking about piece of shit people that try to hurt other people. Because they're too pussy to fucking throw fists. They're too weak to handle business on their lonesome. They are too, I don't even know what the word is. They're they think they're very important, but they're only important along people that think like them. They do not like people with a heart, and they're very intimidated by this for whatever reason. The perceptions of this type of harassment may vary. Some of it could be absolutely psychological, and there'd be nothing at all wrong with this person. I have come across, this is a complicated onion-like structure problem, okay? One size does not fit all as far as what somebody could define as psychological warfare. But regardless, its toll is real, and it can lead to anxiety, depression, helplessness, and all these things do threaten your sobriety. If you want to, you know, chalk it up for what it is, that is what it is, okay? after being harassed, this can create stress and is a common trigger for relapse. Harassment can push people into isolation, dangerous places for anybody in addiction, and not only that, but if somebody's physically trying to push you to do something, whether that be lash out, ruin your life, it's because their life sucks that bad. So keep that in mind. If somebody's harassing you, is it important to document what's going on? I hate to admit this, but I do. I do document, I do record it. I have things recorded. Because I might need it someday. But I know that they're trying to get me to waste my time doing this. So in a way, they are winning my energies, in a way they are getting to me, but they're not, because I am hoping that I can put them in their place. I'm hoping. And you know who you are if you watch this video. You can laugh it up, chalk it up all you want, but you are a terrible person for doing this sort of thing to people, and you should know it. I think you do. I think you do. I think you do know very well that you do have narcissistic personality disorder, and I think you do know very good and well that you are miserable and you hate yourself, and that's why you're jealous of everybody else. But I digress. Let's move on. Strengthen your mental defenses. At some point, you need to not give a flying fuck what other people do. It's easier said than done. But there are certain places in life that should be safe places. Hate to tell you there's no such thing. So, positive affirmations, mindfulness practices, anything to separate you from fear and loneliness. You can find community. There's plenty of stuff online for people. Once again, I'm not going to get into too much here because I don't want to be harassed by dumbasses, that have no personal experience with this sort of thing, trying to tell me that it's not real and blah 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 blah. I know what I'm fucking talking about. You wouldn't, because you're either part of the problem or you just can't relate. So don't fucking come out here and run your mouth. Understanding narcissistic behavior. Narcissists can be charming at first, but they're very manipulative people. They're very self-centered. They're very dismissive of anybody else's feelings but their own. They don't give a fuck about anybody's feelings but how they feel. That's it. You gotta watch out for gaslighting, making you doubt your own reality, emotional manipulation, and inability to accept blame. This is a common trait for somebody who is a piece of shit. Toxic relationships drain emotional energy, leaving zero room for your self-care and healing. Get the fuck away from these types of people. Exploit your vulnerabilities. They exploit your insecurities. And in addition to recovery, to maintain control over you with dominance. They're domineering. First off, set healthy boundaries. We can give you a test that you can perform on any suspected narcissist in your life. And it goes like this. If somebody's trying to bend and manipulate you, You look them in the eye, and you say no. But make sure after you do so, you have a smug smirk on your face. And watch their reaction. If they giggle or if you get, it's going to be hard for them not to get some sort of response. You will know that person is a piece of shit. Detach yourself emotionally from the world. Unfortunately, in order to combat these people, you kind of need to become like them in certain ways. Don't give a fuck about them. Save your love for the people who deserve it. Simple as that. I can't give you any better advice. You have to vet people very carefully and very, very closely. Build on your mistakes. Seek validation through yourself and trusted people, family, who understand the challenges of toxic relationships. Now we're on to dark energy and spiritual wellness. Recognize negative influences on you and things around you. If something doesn't feel right, get the fuck out of there. Constantly blaming yourself, like fear, guilt, shame. You need to control what you let in. Dark energy can appear as intrusive thoughts and their unhealthy environments. Addiction disconnects people from who they are, their community, and their sense of purpose. Negative energies exploit this disconnection, reinforcing feelings of despair and failure. Sobriety is not just about physical recovery, it's about reclaiming your mental and spiritual freedom. Protecting your energy. Meditation, prayer. I'm sorry if you're an atheist or agnostic. I used to be. God is very real and God wants you to succeed. But you also got to realize that God tests you. All of this is a test. You can pass it. Don't give in to the negativity. Make sure you're with uplifting people, places, and activities. Once again, build your resilience, identify harassment, toxic relationships, and spiritual struggles. Like fear thrives on isolation. Sobriety requires the opposite, connection of some kind, and courage. Encourage practical actions like journaling, therapy, or groups so one has emotional resolve. Action of some kind and courage. Son of a looks like I got a double whammy here. Oh, there we go. Alright, sorry folks. Kind and courage. Alright, I apologize for everybody who's watching this. But that should take care of it. My bad. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Where was I? My bad. Fuck's sake, that sounds like shit. Alright, physical, sleep, nutrition, exercise. This strengthens the body and the mind. Emotional, engage in activities that bring you joy. Hobbies, feeling connection, loved, with anybody. Rituals that nourish your soul could be as simply as telling yourself that you can love yourself. Embrace your purpose and hope on life. Share your personal feelings with somebody that you care about. This should help you stay sober. Remind everybody that you can do this by showing them that you can do this. Finally, I want to end with, I am stronger than my challenges. I deserve peace, love, and sobriety. I deserve each and every day to be and grow closer to who I want to be in life. And I deserve to be happy. Staying sober is a journey, not a destination, but reclaim your power, protect your peace, and build a life that you love. Together we can do anything.